everyone, Jus4SweetZ here. I am going to teach you today how to make microwave caramel corn, and you make it in a brown grocery bag from your grocery store. I always get a few of these around the holidays when I'm picking up my groceries, and these are what I use for my caramel corn. Now, caramel corn is something that I give to everyone in my family. I make it for my mom, my sister, my kids, my clients. I make it for everyone. So I wanted to share with you today how I made it. And I know it's a little bit late in the season, but I say better late than never. So I also wanted to tell you guys that a lot of times I do these videos and they are for people out there that want to learn some easy stuff and, you know, just don't have a lot of time like myself because I work about 50 hours a week. So I make these videos for you that are in a fast-paced world that need some last-minute ideas, and these are the ideas that I usually come up with. And then I also do this as basically a video library for my children so that someday when I'm not around, they can see how mom made these things, because some of my children are grown, some are still at home. And because I work so much, I don't have time right now anyway to sit and show them how to do all this. So this is a video library for them as well, so that they can always go back and see how mom did these things that she did for them and for other people, and then they themselves can do the same thing. So with all that said, I just wanted to get that out there. Let's go ahead and get this caramel corn rolling. It's super, super easy, very inexpensive, and really fun to make, and the best part of it is it's super delicious. All you need is 2 microwave bags of popcorn, and you will pre-pop these, so we're going to pop these before we get going. I have 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I have 1 packed cup of brown sugar. I usually throw a little bit extra on top. We have 1/3 to 1/2 cup of light corn syrup. I always pour 1/2 because when you pour it out, it's so thick it doesn't always come out, so then I feel like you get your 1/3 cup. And then you're going to need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I have a microwavable bowl right here that I'm going to put all those ingredients in, except for the popcorn, sorry. Then we have a dish to lay it all out on. I have a wooden spoon. I like to have a wooden spoon to stir with. And then we have our brown paper bag. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get this popcorn rolling. I'm going to get it all popped, and then we will come back and I will show you the next step. Okay, so we have the bags of popcorn all popped and ready to go. So be careful, open them up. Make sure you don't burn them. And you're going to take them into your paper bag, and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to pour those right in there. So we have 1. And then we'll go ahead and we'll open up the second one. The second one goes in as well. Now at this point, if you like to add peanuts to your caramel corn, this is when you would add, you know, however many you like. And it doesn't have to be peanuts. It can be mixed nuts. It can be walnuts. It can be pecans. They are all really, really good. I've made them all ways. So this is the point where you would add the nuts to the bag. And I would say add anywhere between 1/2 cup and a full cup of nuts. If you want to make that in your popcorn. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take this bag and I'm going to set it aside along with the dish, and we'll go ahead and we'll get to what's the caramel all about. This is really super simple. So we have our microwavable bowl right here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put in 1 stick of butter. Now it can be cold, it can be room temperature, doesn't matter. Okay, put that in there. Make sure you have all the wax paper off of it. I'm going to stick in the full cup of brown sugar. The baking soda is going to get set aside for right now. Then we are going to add our corn syrup. And none of this has to be pre-mixed. We're going to put it in the microwave just as is. I do try to go in there. Wow, my wooden spoon's not going to work. Let me get a rubber spatula and get some of this corn syrup out of there because it is so thick, and you know, that's an important part of our caramel process here. So I go in there and I try to get as much out as possible, but you can see well, there it is. There's still a lot in there. It's hard and impossible really to get it all out. Well, at least in this kind of measuring cup. Okay. So let's go ahead and set that to the side. I need a napkin. All right, and then the very last step is I add roughly 1 teaspoon of real vanilla extract. You can use vanilla bean paste, you can use imitation if you want to. I like the real stuff. So now we're just going to take this little container right here and we are going to stick it in our microwave for 3.5 minutes on high power. You don't have to pre-stir, nothing. Go ahead, stick that in there for the 3.5 minutes, and then we'll come back and I'll show you what you do. All right, so 3.5 minutes, this is what it looks like. This is the point where you take everything and you mix it all together. And we're not done with the microwave, so this isn't complete. I stir it really good until the sugar is almost dissolved in there. It only takes a few seconds because we're still sticking this back in the microwave. So I just want everything mixed real well. That should do it. You can see the caramel starting to form. Now is when I add my teaspoon of baking soda, and I kind of stir that in there as well. Get it all mixed up. And now I need to get a plate to put this messy spoon on. Here's the point. We are sticking this back in the microwave, and I try to get all that luscious caramel right off that spoon. And you're going to stick this in the microwave for 1.5 minutes. Now you will, if you see it'll start bubbling to the top, it's okay. That's what it's supposed to do. The baking soda is making it rise. It's helping it so that it kind of forms a crunchy layer over our popcorn. So this is going back in the microwave for 1.5 minutes, and then we'll be back. Okay, I just took it out of the microwave. You can see it's all bubbly and frothy. Now this, you want to take it right away and put this into the bag. Now I know you can't really see me pouring it because the bag's so tall. Maybe I'll just go up here and then you can see. Okay, so really what I just go ahead and I pour all of that caramel right in there. I know it's hard to see. I'm going to go up a little bit. There we go. And then I scrape it all in, except I have the wrong hand holding it. Better. And I scrape as much of it into the bag as I can. So try to get every bit of caramel that you can get out of there, because that's what's going to coat your popcorn. And I like this dish for the microwave because it has a handle and then it's not hot and I'm not trying to finagle away to hold it. Okay, so the next step is going into this bag, and I'll kind of put it sideways for you so you can see in there, see what it looks like. And you are going to start stirring this popcorn with the yummy caramel. Now we're not done with the microwave yet. That's why we have the paper bag. So I stir and stir. Now it doesn't have to be completely coated because the last process we do is going to help you coat this popcorn. So stir it pretty good without breaking up all the popcorn. You want to get it somewhat to where most of the popcorn is coated in this luscious caramel. And I kind of flip the bag because these bags are much taller than my arms, so that the caramel's not on one side. I think that's pretty good. You can see it's pretty mixed up. Now we're going to take this and we are going to fold the bag just like so, just like this, and do a little shake. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this caramel corn and I'm going to put this bag upside down, all rolled of course, in the microwave just like this for 1 minute. When it comes out, we're going to shake it, we're going to turn it over, and we're going to put it in the microwave for another minute like this. And then that's where the pan comes into play. So let's go ahead and put it in the microwave for 1 minute upside down, and then we'll be back. Okay, so it just came out of the microwave upside down. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shake that bag. And basically we're just coating the caramel. You don't have to give it a big shake. You don't want the bag to break. So now I'm going to put it in there for 1 minute right side up. And then we'll be back and I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so popcorn just came out of the microwave. I give it one last little toss here. I have my baking sheet lined with parchment paper ready to pour the caramel corn on. Now you want to be super careful because the caramel is scorching hot. So you can wear gloves if you want to. You just want to make sure that it doesn't touch your hands because it can burn you. It's pretty hot. You know all the microwave cooking we've been doing. Now I try to use these bags twice. It doesn't always work that way. Sometimes I can only use them once and I have to throw them away. So depending on how many batches of caramel corn you want to make will determine how many paper bags you need to get from your grocery store. Now this is my last batch of the season, and I think I've made roughly 12 to 15 batches of caramel corn. Okay, so I go ahead and you can see the nice golden brown. Let's get close here. Look at that. Mmm, yum, yum, yum. All made in a microwave, all delicious. My clients, my family, everyone requests this every year. It is so yummy. Now, this batch I made with no nuts because I get a lot of nut-sensitive people, and so this batch is actually, I have to work today, and this is going to go to my clients today because they get Christmas gifts every year. I made some snowmen, and I made caramel corn, and then I did some candles, stuff for people that don't want the foods and everything. I did some peppermint bark. I didn't get to share that with you this year, but maybe next year. Okay, so everything is out of the bag. You can see that that makes a ton of caramel corn. I usually divvy this out about 4 ways for my customers, and then for my kids, I usually make a whole batch just for them and my family. All right, so be careful, like I said, it's kind of hot, but I leave it on here and I want it to cool until it's kind of crunchy. I'll let you see what it looks like. Look at that. Delicious. Yum, yum, yum. And I'm going to tell you, I can't pick it up and eat it and give a taste test. I just promise you, it smells super good and it tastes super good. One thing you can do as an added bonus is if you want to make this like a cinnamon popcorn, during the heating process of the caramel, you can add about a teaspoon of cinnamon or pumpkin pie spice or anything to spice it up if you want to change it up a little bit. Or even cayenne pepper if you like that hot and sweet flavor. So there it is. And I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to let this cool. You want it to cool for about, I don't know, 20 to 30 minutes at least, and let it start getting hard, and then you'll start to be able to break it apart. So I'll come back and show you when it's all cooled and ready to go, and I'll box some of it up. Okay, so my caramel corn is getting all hardened up. I wanted to go ahead and show you before I have to get ready for work here how I package it up. Now this year, I actually did my caramel corn in little cute Christmas takeout boxes that I got at a craft store. They also, I think, had them at the dollar store. They had them at Walmart. They were really cute. However, I do not have any of those left. So I'm going to show you some alternatives. The takeout boxes were adorable though. They were so cute. So I also have Christmas mugs that you can stick these in. You just take your caramel corn and I kind of break it up and put it in the mugs. Put it in your boxes. And you can also just put this like in a big trifle bowl or a big bowl for your family. This is a great alternative for teacher gifts, even though that time is probably already come and gone for most people. Great for movie night with the family to have some caramel corn. You can make regular popcorn and caramel corn and have like sweet and salty popcorn. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this little mug up. So this guy I'll put in some cellophane and wrap it with ribbon and a Christmas ornament and have it ready for one of my customers. So that one's all done. That's a cute idea to package it up. Here's another idea. This is actually a bread box, but I put some tissue paper in it, and I got this at the store. And you can take the caramel corn and break it up into the box. Now this one's going to hold a lot more, so if you use a box like this, you're probably only going to get 2 or 3 gifts out of it, where with the smaller ones you get like 4. So go ahead and break that caramel corn up. Now you don't want to break it into little pieces, and as it hardens it gets a little bit easier to pack up. I've run out of time and have to get ready for work, so I kind of want to get it going, and it'll harden as it goes. Oops, I got caramel corn flying everywhere. So go ahead and get that caramel corn in there. Break it up. This is a great snack. If it has the peanuts in it, it offsets that sweetness a little bit, makes it a little bit more salty. I do buy the regular movie theater popcorn, buttered popcorn. I do not buy the air popcorn. So if in the case that you do if you buy like air pop or you make your own popcorn, you don't have to butter it. However, you might want to add a little bit of salt to your mixture because you want to have some saltiness in there. So I just buy the movie theater popcorn. Okay, so this is all ready to go. I have butter all over my hands, so I can't close it up. But we'll come back and I'll show you how these great gifts look when they're all done. Okay, so they're all done. You can see I just kind of taped that box shut. It's got all that caramel corn in there. There's a lot. And then this one I just put in a cellophane bag that I got at the craft store, tied it with a little bit of ribbon, and put a cute little Christmas ornament on there. I actually got these at the dollar store. Aren't they cute? And you got 2 of them for $1. So they're super cute, and it goes great with the theme of the cup because it says Jingle Joys. And these are the gifts that I'm going to take to my clients today to show them that I appreciate them. Nothing says that you appreciate somebody more than a homemade gift. And this is a great idea. Like I said, this is also good not just for gift giving, but for movie night or just for an afternoon snack. Maybe you're going to have a sleepover party and you need something fun to make. This is one of those things. This is how much caramel corn I have left over after packaging up both of those. So you have enough definitely for another small package. If you have any questions, feel free to leave those in the comment box below or PM me. I hope you give me a thumbs up. I hope you subscribe to my channel, Jus4SweetZ. I'd love for you to share this on your Facebook page with your family and your friends. And give me some feedback if you happen to make this and let me know how it goes. So until next time, next video, happy holidays everyone, and have a wonderful day. God bless.